Well, this is going to be awesome. Well, hello there, I'm Drew Badger, the world's #1 English fluency guide, and welcome to the YouTube series that helps you understand lots of other great native English content right here on YouTube. Today's clip is from a Cannes Lion video, and we're going to be watching Conan O'Brien being interviewed by Anderson Cooper from CNN. So this is a really great opportunity not only to learn a bunch of great phrases, but you'll get to see them interacting and speaking quickly. So in this video, we're going to be focusing on 6 actual phrases, conversational phrases you can use, and each one of them has a phrasal verb. Let's begin. Our first phrase is not wanting to be held back. When you hold something or hold it back, if you think about someone being in a fight, you've got 2 people, they are fighting, but maybe their friends are holding them back. So maybe I'm standing here and I want to fight somebody, but my friend is holding me back, so keeping me from doing something. When you want to talk about holding yourself back or being held back from doing something, it just means you're restrained in some way. So when we use a phrasal verb, and we're using any kind of phrasal verb, we're taking a more complex idea like restraining someone. So the more complex verb would be to restrain someone. But in a casual conversational way, we say we're holding someone back. Watch the clip.
And I'd say, well, I'll do it, but I don't want to be held back in any way. They said, we don't care. As a reviewer, you have no credibility, so I don't want to be held back in any way. I don't want to be held back in any way. I don't want to be held back in any way.
So Conan talks about not wanting to be held back. So he has a comedic style. There are certain things he wants to do or to say in a particular situation. He wants to be funny and make whatever kind of jokes he wants. So he doesn't want to be held back. Held back. The next expression is to take off. If you think about a rocket, something that begins moving and it's moving very quickly and it's going up, 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 it could be a physical thing like a rocket. Again, this is where phrasal verbs usually come from. There is a physical origin with something, and then we use it to describe things that are maybe not physical, or maybe a little bit more of a figurative meaning. So not a real thing where we're physically moving something, but a figurative meaning. So in this clip, or I'll just let you watch it right quick, Conan is talking about how a particular series he made where he's reviewing video games took off. So it became popular. Now you can talk about something becoming more popular, but you will sound much more native and casual if you say something took off. So something we created took off, or the band took off as it became more popular, or a new product that a company might make might also become more popular as it takes off. It really took off. Took off. Listen carefully to how this blends. Took off. Took off. Took off.
I started reviewing these games, and that took off. I started reviewing these games, and that took off. I started reviewing these games, and that took off.
Our next phrase with a phrasal verb in it is to blow something away. Now, if you think about an explosion, wow, you've got different parts of something that are separating very quickly. So you blow up something or you blow something away. Now, instead of talking about being surprised, so a regular conversational way, you could still say you're surprised by something, but when you're really shocked, it's almost like you're in an explosion where you see something really amazing and you are blown away. So you see something amazing, maybe like a dragon, or even just something not so amazing, but it was a really good rock concert, or a really great movie, or even a really great piece of art. Just something that really impresses you and it shocks you with how amazing it is. Wow, I was really blown away at that concert. I was really blown away by that presentation. So even just someone standing in front of you giving a presentation, like right now, hopefully you are blown away by this lesson. I'm blown away. Blown away.
But they've watched online the review of the new Lara Croft Tomb Raider, right, and it blew them away, and it blew them away, and it blew them away, and it blew them away.
Next, another fantastic phrase Conan uses is to tone something down. And in this sentence as well, he talks about perviness. Now, perviness, this is one of those words where we're taking perverted, where you're doing something maybe, as in the case with Conan in this example, he's looking at a young woman who's a video game character in a sexual way. So it's kind of inappropriate. Now, he's a comedian, so he can do that and talk about that in that way, but basically he's doing something that's perverted. Perverted. But instead of saying that's perverted, because that's it's kind of a formal way of expressing that, a more funny and light way of expressing that is pervy. Pervy. So when he's doing this video game review, he's talking about this video game character named Lara Croft from the video game Tomb Raider, and you'll see that in the presentation. But he's, sitting there talking about that, and he's making some jokes and noticing, wow, I'm very attracted to this girl. So the producers or the people are asking him, hey, can you tone down? Can you tone down, so make something less, that's the phrasal verb, can you tone down the perviness? Can you not be so pervy? So if you ask someone, hey, can you tone it down? Like if people are really excited about something, you go to a kid's birthday party and all the little kids are excited, you can say, hey, can you tone it down? Tone it down. So we're trying to take something and reduce it in some way, to tone down.
One of the people that worked with it was like, maybe you could tone down the perviness a little bit. I was like, I can't. She's incredible. Maybe you could tone down the perviness a little bit. Maybe you could tone down the perviness a little bit. Maybe you could tone down the perviness a little bit.
Next, when you want to talk about releasing something, you can talk about putting something out. So instead of saying releasing a new book, I'm releasing a new book next week. I'm a famous author and I have a new book that I'm going to release, or a new movie, or a new magazine, or anything like a new music CD. You can put that thing out. So I am physically putting that thing out for people. I am releasing that, to put something out.
Anyway, we put that out. Anyway, we put that out. Anyway, we put that out.
And related to this, you can also talk about a magazine or a book or something like that coming out, but related to the phrasal verb come out, and just like put out, we can talk about how something comes out when we want to describe the final result of something. So maybe I put some cookies in an oven. This is the physical idea. I put something in, and when they come out, I can talk about, what was the final result of the cookies? So I can say, they came out very well. The final result was very good. So the cookies came out very well, or the result of the cookies was very well, or very good, I should say.
I was delighted making it. It came out really well. People really liked it. It came out really well. It came out really well. It came out really well.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the clip. I want to say thank you for Cannes Lions for making this available. They like to release content that other people can mix and match and create new things out of. So that's what we're doing here, and making it available for you so you can improve your English more. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like this video. Do become a subscriber of the EnglishAnyone.com YouTube channel if you haven't already, and share this video with anyone else if you'd also think maybe they'd like to learn some English and improve their conversational fluency as well. That's the end of this video. Now it's time for you to check out that video, and I will leave you there. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye. Now click on the link in this video to watch Anderson Cooper interviewing Conan O'Brien. It's a fantastic interview, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And if you'd like to learn how to get fluent 2, 3, or even 10 times faster, click on the link in this video to learn how. Have a fantastic day and keep practicing.